I'm sorry. I'm really, really, really sorry. I thought I was recording a bunch, and then I wasn't. And so there's I was going uh, over there with the lava barrel, and I was breaking the block, and so I will probably do it again because it's my only way to make blaze powder. But sorry, blaze rods. But it also means I need another puppet. Um, no, what is it called? Oh, it's a doll, isn't it? It's the doll, the blazing doll. 4 blaze powder, and I have 3. Can I turn you into blaze powder? With the pulverizer, I get 3. But yeah, I don't understand this machine though, because I either get 3 blaze powder from a blaze rod, or I get 2 small pile blaze powder from a blaze rod. Can you just... Okay, I can turn them into 2. I could do it again. Okay, I need... We're just gonna do it again. I'm sorry. I screwed up, kinda. I thought I was recording, and I wasn't. So I'm gonna do this one again, and get myself a new doll. They're not too hard. Let's see, 1 redstone, 2 glowstone, right? Okay, then I have the stone barrel, a bit of lava, kill whatever is there right now. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry for this. There's a few more things that I did, and I'll show you in a minute. Come on, die. You die. Sometimes there's nothing in here, and I'm looking for skeletons. Now there is. I don't need them to be here. There are 3 skeletons. Okay, let's see. I want to stand close as I can to this block so I can get it back. Lava. I am recording. Right click with the puppet, with the doll. And spawning. Okay, you can go in here. You can go in here, and you can go in here. And I've switched to baked potatoes, because I have so many of them. And it seems that the blazes spawn more or less midway, so the last time it was half choking in the wall. Let's see how it's doing now. Yeah, it does the same. Interesting, huh? It died, and it didn't drop a blaze rod this time. That is really unfair. That is really not fair. I dropped a blaze rod last time, and now it didn't. So I need to do more sieving to get... oh, blaze rod. Okay, fine. I'll do that off camera. It reminds me, do you guys want me to be doing off-the-camera work like I'm doing now? And that means, you know, you might not get an episode for another 2 or 3 days. Or would you like episodes more frequently, but then you're going to see me do a lot of repeated crafting. I don't know if that's what you want. Okay, look, I have a shiny new machine here that I made as I was not recording, which is the basic steam turbine. The base steam turbine was the other quest apart from the large bronze boiler that we're not going to use for now because we don't have the fuel. And now I'm not sure if I explained that whole thing, but basically it wouldn't run on creosote, it wouldn't really run on even on coal coke. I need like fuel or light fuel from oil, which is why I set up a soul sand generation here because I can melt it into oil and then I can distill that into fuel. It's a long process. But I made the power steam um, turbine. Thank you. Steam turbine. Using a rotor, an electric motor, which you had already seen me do for the servo. And so I place it here. It has steam coming in, and I moved the steam compressor over here because I think these will at some point be replaced by the low voltage machine, so having a turbine here makes sense. Now, the next problem, or my problem, is what now? There is so much stuff that opened up from just finishing this quest. And I was looking through this. I could start with the basic distillery to start making fuel from the oil, but then I will also need the electrolyzer because I need hydrogen. Hydrogen comes from water split by an electrolyzer. So I can start on that. I'm also going to need to look at wires. So I have been using all kinds of wires for the recipes, but I need to also have wires to run from my power generation to my machines. And you can see that different types of wires have different types of power transfer. The tin wire does 32 volts. The titanium 2048, that's extreme voltage. IV, I don't know what IV, we'll come to that. So we need LV wire. Actually, let's do this because some of there are ULV wires, which I don't want either. Soldering from soldering alloy. Okay, this is soldering alloy ingot, which I get from tin and antimony. Okay, interesting. So we have soldering alloy wire, which is loss per block is 2. It seems that the bigger wires have more loss, which is not what I would expect. Cobalt wire has a much higher loss per block, 4. See this? Zinc has a loss per block of 2. The lead wire has a loss of block of 4, and tin. Okay, so I guess we're going to make a lot of tin wire. I can either cut the tin plates, and then it's 3 ingots for 2 wires, or I can use a wire mill where I have 1 ingot for 2 wires. And considering how these machines all need wires, so I have plenty of tin, but this one needs a red alloy wire, then it's definitely useful. I think I'm gonna start with the basic wire mill. The basic wire mill. So I'm gonna need 2 electric motors, 4 electric motors, 2 tin cables, 1 low voltage machine hull, and 2 circuits. The machine hull is the machine casing with cable and some plates, and the hull is just plates. The electric motor is actually not too bad. It's copper wires, tin cable, some steel rods or iron rods, and then the base circuits, you may recall we've done those, which is resistors, vacuum tubes, and red alloy. So let me start working on. While I'm working on all the parts, I want to show you how the work table works. And one thing I'm gonna need soon is a wrought iron cutter. So I have the tools in here that I have, and I have the plates. Now I need 2 rods and a screw, and I'm using wrought iron, so get 3 wrought iron ingots. And so you only put 1 in here, the rest goes in here. The file doesn't actually go in here. It just it's a placeholder, right? So the file is still here. It's not in here. There's nothing there. If I click, it's gone. So, but then can make me 3 of these wrought iron rods, and it remembers some of the recipes. Then the next part is need one screw, right? Yes, so one screw is first the saw makes, take that out. With the file, makes the screw. Take these out, and actually the screw should be here, and then the rod should be here. Actually, I should be able to shift click. Oh, except I need to find the one for wrought iron. There we go. So, what am I missing? I have plates, I have a file, although it didn't put the right tool in there. But I think I have everything right. I'm not sure where my torches went in there. Plates, the screw, and there it is. It just wasn't showing. It is now. So, and then it remembers, and I can clear it. And then, for example, I need 6 of these wires, and I'm gonna use this one first. Oh, it's actually not even completely gone. But I think this is gonna help. At least it's a nice way to organize all the tools, right? And then, so let me see. I need 12 copper wires as well, right? So, sorry, 12. The 12 go in here. Shift click. Now you see, it only made 9 because now my cutter is gone. So I put new cutter in, and I make the other 9. I need 10 tin cable, so I can actually do the same. Put the tin in here and shift click, and I have 10 tin cables. It's actually quite nice, and it's all remembering this. At least it can remember up to 9. And then of course now I need to make the alloy and the tin into cables, so that's 16. Let's see, this should be 15, right? And I might have one in the chest over here, in the crate over here, I think. Oh, I have actually a lot more than I thought. Well, it's fine, I'm gonna need more than this anyway in the future. 16. So I've never used it before until now. These should be gone. I know I need string, and then I can either use my alloy, or I need to be careful because I need copper wire, and I need tin. Oh, I need a lot more copper wire even. Okay, and tin cables. So these have to be cables, and these have to stay wire. Anyway, this is more or less how the work table works. I think it's quite nice. So, back to crafting all the parts. Okay, I think I have everything ready for the, what was it again? Basic wire mill. First, we need 2 more resistors. We also need 4 vacuum tubes so that we can make 2 basic circuits. Then, and I need to take my, I think it's a wrench for the hull. Let's see. Yeah, machine casing. Sorry, into here for a machine hull, which is just steel, wrought iron, and tin cables, which you've seen me make. 4 electric motors, and then we should have. Oh, we need 2 more tin cables. Well, I was gonna make some anyway. So this is the recipe. I need tin wires first. Why is it not being able to make tin wires suddenly? Interesting. I wonder if it will take them out of my inventory. No, it won't. Okay, so I need to shift these in here. Tin wires. And then tin cable. Alright. So now we should have everything. And we have some tin cables left. Now I want to see... I want to see it work. No. I'm currently not sure if these machines will explode in the rain, by the way. But I'm gonna put it in here anyway. So, now I don't know if that is the power connection. I know for these machines it's an exhaust. I do know that the wrench can be used. So if I right click, it's gonna change the input, I think. Shift right click is gonna turn the whole block around. Left click, shift left click, right, no. Well, I don't know. Oh, it did. It seems to be having an issue with block update, but alright, let's put the cable here, and it's getting even. So now we can throw in a tin. Oh, did I do tin alloy or tin? Oh, tin wire. I got 2 tin wires. Now that is nice. So instead of 3 ingots for 2 wires, it's just 1 ingot for 2 wires. So that's a huge improvement. I'm glad I made that one. You should put it going here, although you're about to run out. So let's see, what's your recipe? 6 plates and a hammer. Now I've been making tools out of steel. As you can also see, by the way, I have now over 5 stacks of copper, over 8 stacks of iron, over 3 stacks of wrought iron, and over 2 stacks of steel. I want to say 6 plates, so that's 9. Oh, that's fine. Just one too many. And I think it's daytime, so there's no sleeping, fortunately. Unfortunately. Also think you are done, right? Yes. So yeah, I've been keeping up with production, although I need to look into duplicating and tripling maybe ores. Crushing them, washing them, and whatnot. Steel. So, we have, I think this is a good machine to have first of all. The wire extruder. Sorry, I was just concerned whether or not I was actually recording this time. I hate when I make that kind of mistake, especially after doing something that's hard to repeat. The cobalt hammer. Cobalt and steel, by the way, have the same durability. The wrench, which I'm not going to put in here yet. But first use up the iron wrench. Okay, now then. So we did the wire mill. Then we can get for an electric blast furnace to be processed in ingots. The electric blast furnace can actually have different coils that give different maximum temperatures. Different metals, blah blah, okay. But, okay, oh, it's a multi-block electric blast furnace. Oh dear, I need to look into that. But then we can have new materials. I think I should start looking into the electrolyzer and the distiller, because that's going to give me my fuel, I think. And I'm guessing it is much of the same. Yeah, more circuits. Oh, I need another blaze rod. More cable. More. Ooh, a pump. Yeah, that was a bit more work. This one is just machine hull, gold wire, basic circuit glass, and tin cable. It's still not usually difficult. It's just a lot of micro crafting that I'm gonna be doing mostly in here, and I'm gonna be doing that off camera. Now, Let's see if we're getting a laser from this one. Yes, okay. Whew. I don't know. So, but it doesn't tell me anything about the UI. Yeah, electrolyzer, water and something, maybe. It mentions something of a coil, right? Was it this one? No, it doesn't. This is not the one that mentions the coil. I think that wasn't this one. Cluster mill to make foils. I really have no idea, and I wish the quest book would tell me a bit more. Okay, so I think we need to go into the light fuel, which requires the basic chemical reactor and H2NO. Now H2NO, that comes from the basic electrolyzer. So we need 2 buckets of hydrogen and 2 buckets of oxygen. Sorry, 1. So H2O, right? 2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen. With water. So can I just throw a bucket in there? Let's try. And of course I can't just right click it, but I might be able to do it like this, and I get my bucket back, which is nice. So my water's going in here, and hydrogen in the electrolyzer. Yeah, so water, 3, oh, I need 3 buckets of water. Alright. Yeah, and I did make the tin, actually, tin cans. But the problem with tin cans is you can't fill them from a water source. So you have to first put your water into a barrel, and then you can okay, so now it's taken the water and it's got 10%. That's going to take a while. Not entirely sure what's happening now. It seems to have run out of power, which is kind of weird as this machine has enough. Why aren't you getting... Let's take you out for now. Now we get enough power. Oh, you're not making... Oh, you're low on steam. You have plenty of steam, so why are you low? So, I don't quite understand. Let's see if I can add another pipe to the back. If that's going to make any type of difference. I think they were the medium bronze pipes. Oh, that's not going to be enough, but I had some more cooking in the alloy smelter. So progress is down to 0. The fluids are not showing, but on the other hand, it is still consuming the power, it seems. Because it goes from 0 to 30 and then it's done. Let's make 9 plates. This is medium bronze pipe, yes. Let's try adding that. You. And then medium. There you go. Why? Oh, maybe because it needs a wrench. Oh, considering it's 28th of October, I'm guessing that's gonna end soon. Okay, let's try. Right, this is safe in theory to stand here. And then, it maybe not so safe. I don't understand. I was watching Purple Manta's stream, which is also where I got the idea for the work table. That was she was using that, and oh yeah, I just noticed that actually the whole start of my recording was gone. So she was using the work table. That's where I got the idea, and she was just walking over those pipes. No problem at all. Nothing happening. No, nothing hurting. Not even damage. I still insta-die. Okay, how's that? That should come on. Oh, shit, didn't want to do that. Sorry. Where did you fly off to? No, I can't. Yeah, I can try to take you out. It just means the pump won't be pumping for a moment. That's okay, I guess. I don't know. Okay, I guess I'm gonna just have to watch this. So how much did you do the stake? 7,200 EU it said. So 12 seconds, it should have been done, but this held 120,024. That could have held 1,024. That's only 2,048. That's nowhere near. Sorry, because I actually am looking at the wrong recipe because I was using water. Where's the one from water? Oh, this is. Oh, sorry, I need to look in the electrolyzer. 4,000. Oh dear, 45,000 EU. And this is producing what? 32 EU every 2 or 3 seconds. This is gonna take forever. And then some. I don't want to touch these. I don't know if it's still doing anything. I guess I'm gonna just leave it running for the next couple of hours. I'm gonna leave you on a cliffhanger. Yeah. Make sure you come back to watch the episode or the finale of hydrogen and oxygen. Will they separate, or will they stay together, or will they disappear completely? Nobody can tell me. I wish somebody would. So I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching this. So yeah, sorry. It's really messy, but this is what I showed you at the start, which wasn't recorded. Basically, it's sand into a hopper, into a barrel with water. Water coming in from the left, from the fluid pipes, fluid ducts, and it turns into witch water because of the mycelium, and as soon as it does, the hopper drops the sand in, becomes soul sand, because I want a soul sand. And at some point I can hopper, that's why it's up high, I can hopper into a crucible to make oil. The fluid duct coming from a second pump, which I had used initially to pump water into my large bronze boiler. The parts of which are all in here, plus one extra input hatch. I was told it could run on creosote, and apparently it can. large bronze boiler uses. It can run on creosote, but it takes a lot of creosote because on 16 milli buckets it only runs 0.05 seconds. That's one tick. No? Yeah, that's one tick. So per second it's 320. So 3 seconds for a bucket. And even without water, it was trying to heat up, and it just took the whole, this one, 32 buckets of creosote oil I had, and didn't do anything with them. Then they said, oh yeah, it can also use solid fuel, so I used half a stack of the coal coke. Oh yeah, by the way, I've been making lignite coke as well, just to see what it does. Half a stack of coal coke, it wouldn't even come to the boiling point of water. And then they said, oh no, you need fuel. Yeah, but fuel isn't, that's what I've been now doing for the past 3 days, is, well, trying to get fuel. So we need this one here, light fuel, which requires the distillery, chemical reactor, and H2NO. Chemical reactor is right here. So I'm gonna be making that pretty face. I'm slightly disappointed in the quest book asking me to make a large bronze boiler, which I can't really use yet. And then it's making, oh yeah, make all of these. Make all of these. But it doesn't really tell you, oh yeah, you should really make this one. And this one, sorry, you should make the electrolyzer so you can make the hydrogen, and a distillery so you can make light fuel with blah blah blah. It doesn't. It just tells you make these machines. And I'm slightly disappointed in that. Luckily there is a Discord with for the pack, so I'm doing that. So that is a large bronze boiler. I had a few more drawers. It's a work table. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I infested those leaves with silkworms and got stacks and stacks of strings, some of which I turned into wool. So I now have about 300 something wool and 300 something ink sacs. Sifted the soul sand for netherrack. Redid my house. Oh, this part. Cooldown is 2 hours, so I can't really show you. But apparently there's this unk, which you can make from grave dust. And I've been getting tons of grave dust from killing mobs. And then you make a grave, which is just decorative, right? And also let's have a look at the unk. No unk. Oh, they did some weird A in that. Of prey. That is kind of weird. It's not showing it right now. This item is in feedback. Corail. Now it's not showing me the unk anymore. How about here? Uses. Oh yeah, here it is. It's maybe it's here but not visible. Oh, here it is. Okay. So it doesn't show me the original tooltip anymore, but it tells you to pray over a decorative grave, which I did 3 times, and so far I had no effect. But in theory, it could give you an effect. You could get some kind of boost from it. So Mr. Pumpkin, who's here, may he rest in peace, or in pie, maybe. I was spraying here and 3 times and nothing happened so far, except for the first time I got the achievement. I've also kept on fishing. I got some boots, more name tags, a lot more fish, leather, water bottle, Another lily pad. Still no enchantments. I really want to get that third wither skull. So, and I also realized that I should be recording more. So my experiments with the boiler and setting up with my psyllium soul sand farm, I could have just recorded it as well. And I didn't. I think I was just more. All right, let's try this out, and then I'll show them on camera what I learned. Right, and I thought this would be more useful, but yeah, maybe that's the wrong idea. Maybe I should just record more and show you more. But also let me know if you want to see all the recipes. You know, do you want to have more episodes with maybe more repetitive and maybe more boring stuff, but you get to hear my voice. Or maybe you want less episodes, like I'm doing right now. I'm doing a lot of stuff in between, right? And I'm definitely going to be waiting for this in between. So let me know what you think. Any comments? I really appreciate that. I'm not getting many comments from the amount of views that I'm seeing on the video. I really wish people would comment a bit more. And also click the like button if you did like the episode, and click subscribe so you'll be notified of my next episode, which hopefully will come out in a couple of days. So thank you very much for watching again, and take care. Bye bye.